Alright guys, y'all ready down in the truck? Yeah, Matt, we are go. About 10 seconds. Alright, just count me in. Thanks. Matt, we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, green light. Welcome in, Astros fans. We're here for the second game of a 3-game series against the Toronto Blue Jays. Astros playing the Sunday night game. Had to get on a plane, fly in late, looked sluggish yesterday. Lost in the bottom of the 10th, 2-1 to Toronto. Not a lot of offense yesterday. Hit the ball pretty well, swung at a lot of bad pitches, just didn't have their heads in the game. Looking to right that ship tonight against a Blue Jays starter that has been struggling, to say the least. Over 5 ERA, 0-4 record, looking for his first win of the year. Astros had a players-only meeting this morning as players arrived to the stadium here at Toronto. Media wasn't allowed, coaches weren't in there. We'll see if that had an effect on these Astros today. So George Springer goes after the first pitch he sees, and that's 1 pitch, 1 out so far in this one.
The second baseman, Jose
Altuve now batting.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And he comes in as a
with 1 out here in the first, nobody on. That's going to be a ball inside. 1-0 now to Jose.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight.
Welcome into the Astros 2020 Quaranseason. If you're watching live, man, it's awesome. We got Astros up on the TVs. That's why we're here, folks. Oh, Altuve hits it just far enough for the first baseman to catch on the fly for 2 outs here in the first. That brings up Alex Bregman. And these guys had a lot of hard hits yesterday, right at players so far. Haven't really hit one hard until that one. That one's absolutely smoked. That's going to be an easy double for Bregman here with 2 outs. Bregman jumping on the first pitch he sees. Middle. Thanks, Chuck. Timing was good on that one. Hits it into the gap. Now that brings up Yordan Alvarez, struggling as of late. He's late on that fastball there to fall behind 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second out. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Bregman on second base. Yordan here at the plate with 2 outs in the first. Turns on that inside pitch. Foul. 0-2 now to Yordan. I don't know if y'all can hear Nelly, but she's trying to get on the broadcast tonight already. That's a ball inside.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position.
1-2 now to Yordan. Can't catch up to the fastball. So that's 3 for the Astros in the first. This Blue Jays pitcher happy to celebrate that. Surprised he didn't give up any runs. We are too. We go to the bottom of the first. All knotted up at 0. We'll be right back. The Astros starter tonight, Austin Pruitt. 5-3 record. This is 10th appearance. ERA, very respectable. He's in his 3rd year of Major League Baseball service. First year with the Astros. Came over from Tampa Bay. Astros new GM Click talking to Strami about that spin rate and said, hey, there's a guy on the Rays that you ought to take a look at. Strami said, give me that spin rate. That curveball's going to fall outside. Astros 28-20 on the year. A lot of you have asked. That's a game and a half now behind the Rangers for first in the AL West. Again, losing the first one here in Toronto last night. Looking to even up the series today. Toronto struggling this year, 4th in the AL East so far here in the That falls in for a low strike there. 2-1, still behind the batter. Pruitt pitches the contact. He's had a lot of ground ball outs. Right on cue right there. Jose to second. Yuli for the first out of the bottom of the first.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
James King, glad to see Jordan still in the lineup. I know he's struggling, but he'll get out of this funk. Welcome in, everybody joining us on the stream. Thanks for being here, Astros fans, no doubt. Hopefully we have some baseball in July, but until then, we got the good guys up on our TVs via the show, and a guy who hadn't played a video game in 20 years manning the controls. Yikes. 2-0 now to Bichette. Had a leadoff homer in last night's game. Springer not going to be able to get to that one. That's going to be good for at least 2. And they hold him at second for a double. So that's a 1-out double for Toronto. Bichette just putting it where they ain't. Springer playing in the pool there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. See how he can fare here with 1 out and a runner on first. I'm sorry, second here in the first inning. Ooh, Bailey. Stephen Bailey, welcome in. The total last night was 3. No? Yes, 3. Astros lost 2-1. They were real sluggish coming off a Sunday night game and then a long flight to Toronto. It took George Springer hitting a pinch hit home run in the top of the 9th just to send it to extras, and they lost via a walk-off dinger in the bottom of the 10th. But Deet's setting the over-under at 7 tonight. Man, we'd like to get all 7 of those just from the Astros. We'll see if they can do much better at the plate. They were very swing happy last night, swinging at a lot of pitches that were out of the zone. Got a lot of base. I mean, they got 10 hits last night. Just they spread them out over 10 innings. So it was really difficult to get any kind of runs going. Austin Pruitt, the Astros starter tonight, 1-2. Jared Francis, welcome in, man. Dripping Springs, Texas. Dang old jet lag, man. That's going to be grounded to Yuli, who'll take it himself for out number 2. Moves the runner over to third base. 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the first, it's going to bring up a guy. Had some success last night. Gurriel Jr. The second Gurriel in the game tonight, of course, his older brother Yuli, Astros first baseman. And he watches that one go by for ball number 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hit at the plate, you have to be
Beats and Bailey already with the early action. Like to see that. Also got the whole Dietz family tuning in again. Love it. Ethan, Owen, Becca, Ryan, the whole family settling in for hopefully an Astros dub. 2-1 now to Gurriel Jr. Blue Jays do have a runner on third. Austin Pruitt now evens it up at 2-2. See if he can get him out here and they go to bat. Hard hit, but Reddick going to be able to get to that one for out number 3. So they strand a man at third. 1 hit, no runs, no errors in the first for Toronto. We head to the second, all knotted up at Goose Egg. We'll be right back with more Astros baseball. Carlos Correa takes the stride to home plate here to lead off the second inning for the good guys. Carlos bringing in a .325 average. First pitch to Carlos. He's early on a slider there, falls behind 0-1. Misses at that split finger low, quickly behind 0-2. Way high and outside. 1-2 now to Carlos. Blue Jay starter looking for his first win of the season. Astros batters foaming at the mouth. Hoping to put some hits together tonight against this pitcher that's been really struggling. 1-2 to Carlos. And he hits that one kind of deep, but it ain't going to be deep enough. Right fielder going to camp under it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Josh.
Chilly night here in Toronto, 66 degrees at game time. Heard it was in the hundreds today in Texas. Reddick hits one right on the screws for a single. So we got one out. Reddick on first.
Boy, after that base knock right there, he extends his hitting streak.
With La Pina coming to bat here, we'll see if the Astros can get on the board here and take the early lead in the second inning.
You're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Really just late on that fastball.
The average for him coming in at 322, 7 homers, and he's driven in 24.
Yuli looking to extend his hitting streak to 12 games. Got a hit in his first at bat last night's game.
Now a ball lined
He's
to the
aggressive
left
there.
side.
Count goes 0-2 now to Yuli.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Did a good job to shorten
He
up
fights
and
that one
protect
off.
the
It's
plate.
still 0-2 to Yuli. Runner on first is Josh Reddick. Just smoked a single if you're just joining us. One out here in the top of the second. The 0-2.
Rolled slowly down the third base
Don't think
line.
it's going to be hard enough for a double play.
One's all they were ever gonna
They do get Reddick at second base. That was close. Yuli safe at first, so they just trade base runners there. Cost him an out. Good play there by Guerrero Jr. Ranging to his right. Brings up Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker. And he's a guy
Brantley
looking
scheduled
to
day
break
off.
out in a
Don't
big
freak out,
way.
Astros fans.
Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Oh,
Tucker
and
swings at the
chop
first
it.
pitch. 0-1 now to Tucker.
Early swing
And
there
he's
as
early
he
on
goes
that
to
one to
foul
fall
on the
behind
right
0-2.
side.
Here in the Astros second with 1 on and 2 out. Got to protect here.
0-2. And another foul
Could let
ball.
that one go, but he fouls that one away to keep it at 0-2.
High in the air out to center field.
That's probably going to get caught. Every outfielder standing still. They get it. Center fielder hauls it in for out number 3.
Bottom of the second.
So the Astros get 1 and strand 1. We're through 1.5. No score here in Toronto. Be right back with more Astros baseball right after this.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, hoping
Leading
to
up
stay
for
hot. He
Toronto.
had a couple of hits,
No left
including a
fielder.
home run yesterday.
Teoscar.
Pruitt threw 19 innings in the 19 pitches in that first inning.
Maybe a little jumpy
Looking to settle down here.
through the fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most
Austin
guys,
Pruitt brings in a
especially
2
guys
point,
with pop like this,
what,
they're
3.8
ball
ERA
high
into this game. So
that was a nicely spotted
he does pitch to
fastball
contact,
down
but
the zone.
a lot of weak hits. Strom very impressed with this guy's spin rate.
And the sliders
That one had a little too much spin on it. 1-2 now to the Blue Jays slugger Teoscar Hernandez. He turns on that curveball, keeps it at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Astros with a new bench coach tonight.
grounded
Chuck Johnson.
shift on the left side.
Carlos Correa with a tough play.
Throw that time.
Man, he's one of the best because of stuff like that.
Batting fifth,
Ranging to his left, he had to get rid of it quickly. Teoscar coming hard up the line there, and he's able to get him out by an eyelash at first. So it's one down here in the Blue Jays' second. Travis Shaw swings through the changeup there. Can't find the strike zone much with the curveball so far early in this one.
2-1 count.
Ooh, that slider probably did find the strike zone, but not getting the early call. 2-1 now to the Blue Jays' 6-hitter. The 2-1 from Austin. Swings through that fastball right there. It's 2-2 now with one out here in the second. Altuve with the jump. He just was so excited. He just leapt for joy there. Oh, man. I think Altuve meant to dive, but he jumps. It's pretty entertaining. Oh, we missed it there, but he does. Just showing off the air. So the Blue Jays have a single there and a man on first base. Randall Grichuk plays in Ryan Dietz's bull pool, as we learned last night on the broadcast. I think finishing 4th one year out of over at least 300 people that participated. Pretty good.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher to facing a guy that's not known to be.
He bats here with one out and one on. Pruitt behind 3-0. Not the part of the lineup that you would think he'd be nibbling away at the strike zone, but that's a 4-pitch walk there by Pruitt. So the Blue Jays runners on first and second here. If you're going to walk a guy, if you're going to have multiple people on base with less than 2 outs, you want it to be this part of the lineup. I know everybody's a Major League ball player, and they're all the best player they ever were, oh God, on their team. Wow, look at this, just show off the gun. Reddick able to get that one. The booth up here. Reddick able to get to it and then says, hey, watch this laser dart to home plate. So that's 2 out. 2 out here. Pruitt looking to get out of this one without giving up a run. The slider misses low and away. The number 9 hitter for the Blue Jays now batting. And he's ahead early 1-0. That slider finds the strike zone. 1-1 now. 2 on, 2 out. Here in the second. Fastball is fouled away. 1-2 now. He gets a piece of that changeup to stay alive at 1-2. Fastball finds a lot of the zone there, but it's fouled away for the 3rd time. 1-2 pitch.
1-2 pitch.
He gets a piece of that one. That's very well placed by the Astros pitcher. Let's do 1-2 again. He gets him swinging there for out number 3. So we're through 2. Blue Jays leave some base runners that time, but Pruitt able to get out of it with a strikeout. Stick around. Astros, I got a feeling, going to get some runs here in the 3rd. We got to hit that over for Steven. We'll be right back. We're back in the broadcast truck, the production booth. Sorry, the production truck is telling me that apparently Bailey has the under. So Ryan Dietz hoping to see the Astros score more than 7. It's really a combined score. I know how that works, but I don't see the Blue Jays scoring more than 2 or 3. You can pitch around the few guys they do have that are a threat. Stubbs going to hit that one, but within range of the left fielder for the out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, George.
Well, George Springer came off the bench last night to pinch hit in the bottom or top of the 9th with 2 outs and nobody on. He smokes one to extend it to extra innings. He's behind early 0-1, swinging at the low cutter. That slider falls out of the zone. Swing and a miss from Georgie there. It's quickly 0-2. That looked like the same pitch, except it was a fastball and stayed in the zone. George looking at that one for out number 2 here in the Astros third. Altuve looking to ignite a 2-out rally here. Swings early at that one and is going to foul it up to the left. Foul it out to the left. Shoot, I can't even speak tonight. The third baseman. Man, you know what I love? I love quick innings. But not when we're batting. Come on. We're going to a quick inning here at the bottom of the third. Stick around. More Astros baseball right after this. I think you might have heard Nelly. Nelly perfectly timed that meow.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps
Change up.
swing and a miss.
Swung through there for strike number 1.
He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string
And he
on
can't
that.
get
He's gonna have to stay
in
back.
front of the fastball there. 0-2. Now to the first batter in the Blue Jay third.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Springer coming on.
Oh no.
Won't get to it. And this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
They're going to throw to the wrong base here, I think. They did.
And he is in
Okay,
the
so that was a
third
weird
with
play.
leadoff triple.
How do we describe that? Oh, where's my mute button? Yeah, his first triple probably of his career because he hit this one a total of 120 feet. Just a fantastic piece of hitting there. And then Springer doesn't want the gold glove this year. So Reddick says, I got you, boss. I'm going to throw to the wrong base. Okay, so they make it hard here for Pruitt. Not getting a lot of favors from the defense on that one. Runner 90 feet away from home for Toronto. Nobody out. Bo Bichette with a leadoff home run in last night's game. Georgie with some redemption time. Ooh, good throw, too. So that's one away. Runner stays at third. Infield at normal depth. Too early to be too concerned about that, especially with this Toronto lineup. You gotta think the Astros be able to score some runs tonight. They just seems like 2 outs happens very quickly lately when the Astros are hitting. But Guerrero Jr. quickly down 0-2 here to Pruitt. We're going to try to keep him from scoring the run, and he does right there. Swing and a miss on a curveball. Guerrero looking to chase, and Pruitt says, I'll give you one to chase. There it is. Out number 2. The Blue Jays still at third. 2 outs now, and Pruitt gets the first pitch for a strike. 0-1 now to Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swings through the changeup there. Now 0-2. And they're going to get out of it. Reddick going to camp under it. He squeezes it for out number 3. So the Blue Jays get a leadoff, quote-unquote, triple. Leave him at third. We're still knotted at zeros. We're through 3. Stick around. Big inning here, folks. Welcome back. Alex Bregman going to lead us off. Had a double in his first at-bat. Ball that was smoked to the left center gap.
Base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Swings at an inside pitch. Folks, I know we're up here in the broadcast booth. We're not supposed to, be as invested as the players, but it's really frustrating right there what just happened. 1 pitch, 1 out. Jordan struck out in the first inning. Saw some good pitches, though. Hits that one a ton. That might go. Oh, caught at the warning track for out number 2. Oh, Jordan gave that one a ride. Well, the Blue Jays trying to get another 3-pitch inning here. I hope they don't. Carlos Correa now bats with 2 outs, nobody on in the 4th.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up.
Checks it there. Ball number 1. 1-0 now to Carlos.
Here's a swing.
Slider swings through it. Evens the count at 1-1. Fastball is absolutely crushed to right field there for a single. So Correa on first. 2 outs here in the 4th inning. And you know Correa's seeing the ball well when he can take than a Carlos Correa opposite field home run. Man, he just muscles him up. Thing of beauty, folks. Reddick now with a runner on first and 2 out. Probably going to make that catch very lazily, Andrew Jones style there in center field. Astros are retired without getting a run in the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 0-0. I don't think we're hitting the over. But you never know. It's a long game. We're not even halfway through this one. Pruitt's had to get out of some trouble so far in this one, but he has had some strikeouts. The 0-1 to Teoscar Hernandez. And he doesn't chase the changeup like a lot of his teammates have been doing tonight. 1-1. As he bats with nobody on and nobody out.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't
doesn't pull the trigger on the fastball there. 2-1 now. That ball's way outside. 3-1. Hitters count here for the Blue Jays slugger.
Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that's going to put a leadoff walk on.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he
That's a leadoff walk. Pruitt's second of the day. He likes to kind of, just set the table tough, make it difficult. Leadoff runner last inning on third base, nobody out, gets out of it. That was his second leadoff walk so far in this one tonight. Having trouble finding the strike zone early here in the 4th. The 2-0. Swung through the changeup there. 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Goes over to first. Runner not going anywhere. Changeup's been his swing and miss pitch so far tonight. When they've offered at it, there haven't been a lot of guys connect with it. Again, that spin rate. Okay, guys, we thought that he caught that. Ooh, really stacking the deck now. Oh, thought that was a line drive to Alex. So, no throw to second for the double play. Zoinks. And then just airmails it. Really not able to get to that one. Oh, doing his Jose Altuve jump impression there. Okay, second and third, nobody out. Here we go. 7, 8, 9 batters, just like Austin drew it up. This is with the changeup there.
But it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing.
Fouls the changeup there. 1-1 now.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the game for Toronto.
Ooh, that fastball misses high. So maybe for a lot of you, the first time you've seen Austin Pruitt this season, he's been much better than this with his command so far this year. But in this one, so far, struggling to find the strike zone, really throwing a lot of pitches, starting a lot of at-bats off with the ball. And just like that, on cue, gets him looking for out number 1 here in the 4th.
Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And in to hit next is speedy Billy McKinney.
He looks to the slider there, 0-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you.
Umpire says he went, so we'll agree with him there. 0-2. See if he goes with the changeup. He does, and it's smoked. That's going to get the runner to second base. Not a very good play there by George to decide to go home. I know, Chuck. L1 is the cutoff man. I know. I didn't want to do it. Blue Jays get 2 on that single right there. Runner advancing to second on the throw to home. Bregman gets to that in plenty of time. Throw over for out number 2. Astros going to have to score at least 3 tonight, boys.
The batter, the second baseman. Go!
Looking for more. Joe Panic, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Fastball.
Correa waits on it. Should be an easy play. It is. Well, the Blue Jays get on the board here in the 4th. They score 2. They take the lead 2-0 here. We're through 4. We'll be right back with the top of the 5th. Hopefully some Astros offense as well.
Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their
patience. That'd be good. That'd be good. I agree with that.
Too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits,
Yuli leads it off for the Astros here in the 5th.
Started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs.
There we go. There's some patience.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
The 1-0 to Yuli. Can't get around the fastball there. 1-1.
Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
1-1. Line towards center field.
Hits that one pretty well, but right at a Blue Jay defender. They've done that all game, last game, and really hard luck hits there. They've hit it on the screws. But either Blue Jays are lined up perfectly or the Astros are really good at hitting it right where they are. I think the latter, huh? Kyle Tucker now bats with nobody on and 1 out, and he fouls 1 away there for strike number 1. Kyle's seen a little bit more playing time lately as guys have taken rest days. Fouls the split finger there to fall behind 0-2. Swings late the fastball there. So he goes down on strikes. Astros, you know, they had a great series against the Yankees. If you missed those games, they're on the Matt Dean YouTube channel. Go find them. Saturday, Sunday, winning in walk-off. Look at that ball was in the glove before he swung. Oh, it's been like that the last 2 nights. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Stubbs pulls 1, but again, right out of Blue Jay. So that's 3 up, 3 down for the Astros in the top of the 5th. Got to get some runs. Down 2-0. We'll be right back with more Astros baseball right after this.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in once again. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Bichette with a solo homer in last night's game. Leads off the 5th here for the Blue Jays. First pitch ball to Bichette.
He's carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Swing high,
hits that one hard.
Left field and deep, and he's going to have room to put this one away.
Catches it at the wall. Kyle Tucker ranging for that one.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone.
Vladdy Jr. now steps up with 1 out. Nobody on here with the Blue Jays in the 5th. Looks at a first pitch fastball behind early 0-1. Change up is fouled away there, and he's He's down 0-2 now to the Astros starter here, working in his 5th inning. Front 1-2.
0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Lofted in the air out toward right.
Changeup's hit really high. Springer ranging in. He's going to be able to get to it for out number 2.
2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel.
Gurriel Jr. now batting with 2 outs, nobody on. He's 0 for 2 so far on the day. Fastball can't find the zone there. Quickly 1-0 now. That's going to be hit just foul. Even the count at 1-1. Another one fouled over on the left side. 1-2 now to Yuli's brother.
4 hits. No errors in the game for Toronto.
And watch that slider fall out of the zone. Evens the count at 2-2. Curveball can't find the zone. Full count now with 2 outs here in the Blue Jay 5th. Nobody on.
As this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
See how Austin does this right here. Changeup is absolutely smoked. That's a base hit. So the Blue Jays get a 2-out runner.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning.
I mean, just crushes it. Smokes it on the ground. Hernandez now batting with 2 outs and 1 on here in the Blue Jay 5th. What do you know? A first pitch strike. Haven't done that a lot. Teoscar, the hero last night for the Blue Jays with the walk-off home run in the bottom of the 10th. Astros, 3 walk-off games they participated in a row, 2 times. Coming over on the good side on the dub. Oh my, that one was crushed too.
He'll get it into second.
The throw might have had him, but he's in there with a double.
Second base with a double.
This is a big moment in this game.
So the Blue Jays with something cooking here in the 5th. 2 on, 2 out.
All they need to get the W here.
Travis Shaw hitting over 300 strides to the plate.
It seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt.
Shaw looking to bear down. Sorry, Austin Pruitt looking to bear down and get this batter and get the Astros out of the 5th here without any damage.
Keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Wow,
That's called for a strike there. 2-1 now.
2-1 now.
That's fouled away. The count is now 2-2. 2 outs, two Blue Jays on the base path.
Even at 2-2. The pitch.
Pruitt's going to get him striking out looking. So they leave more Blue Jays. Man, their LOBs are high tonight. Leading the game in lobs for sure. Also leading the game in hits and unfortunately runs. Astros got to get some runs here in the 6th. And it's the top of the order now for the Astros.
The center fielder, number
1, 2, 3 guys for the 1, 2, 2 to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still
He bats here in the 6th. Astros still looking to get on the board. He might have done it right there. Stay fair.
If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul.
Oh, what? Oh, man. Long strike there for George. Another good pitch to hit, but he fouls that one away. 0-2. I mean, Springer hit that one to the United States. The 0-2. Ball outside, 1-2 now. Blue Jays starter winless so far. 0-4 record coming into this one. Springer rips that one, but just foul. Remains 1-2 now to George.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Oh, George really fighting at that one. Swung at a bad pitch, and he's out at first base for out number 1 here in the 6th. Panic with the triple, the rare triple for his career. Man, you got to. Would love to see a leadoff hitter there. Hey, Jared, I like what you just texted me. That's hilarious. I hope I can do it. Altuve late on the fastball there, behind 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
He's not pounding the zone that much. The Astros going after stuff like that. Woo! And his ball club, the way they've been hitting or not hitting lately, really testing the kids show element of the broadcast each night. But Altuve there with a single. 1 out. See if they can keep it going with Alex Bregman now at the plate.
Be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit. This guy's about as good as it gets. Yeah, I'm going to worry about this guy. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2.
Man, Bregman swings at a good pitch there, but it's just popped up in the infield. That'd be out number 2. Altuve still at first. And a guy that can tie the ball game up again with one swing of the bat. Now batting for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. He's struggling as of late. So Astros fans, baseball fans, we know what that means, right? Doesn't mean he sucks. It means he's due.
He certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
That's going to go foul for strike number 1. Not a good decision there. Just not at all. Just not a good decision. Yordan struggling mainly because of stuff like that. That ball might have hit him. It could have hit him. Swing them big old hips into that one, baby. 0-2 now to Yordan with runner on first. Oh, throws him a pitch to hit. Oh, it's not going to carry, though. It's going to die there in the center fielder's glove. That does it for the Astros here in the top of the 6th. They're trailing this one 2-0. We'll be right back with more Astros baseball.
Randall Grichuk at the plate.
Leading off for the game, the right fielder, Randall.
Astros get Devo up in the pen.
Ready to deliver.
Pruitt now pitching in his 6th inning of work in this one. This is with the curveball.
Here comes the 1-0. Knocked him up. Stubbs is
I don't know where it is. Oh, it's over here.
And no one will get this one.
Folks, this is so realistic, isn't it? It's just like you're watching the Astros. Oh, my God. Sorry for that one. Come on, Austin Pruitt. Make him pay. Bregman going to snare that one. Here we go. Bregman wanted to put out. That's 1 up, 1 down. Blue Jays number 8 hitter.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Bats here with 1 on and nobody out.
A ball and no strikes.
He's going to watch a fastball and miss the zone there. Probably Pruitt's last batter here. We'll see what Dusty decides to do. Changeup finds the strike zone there. Count evens at 1-1. Curveball misses. 2-1 now. They're in the shift. So Altuve fields that one in shallow right and throws to Yuli for out number 2.
Now batter, number 9.
So digging in now, Danny Jansen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
2 on, nobody out here in the 6th. Austin Pruitt trying to get out of the 6th inning here. Keeping the Astros in this one, but it's been interesting tonight. A lot of men left on base for the Blue Jays. He's ahead early 0-1.
gets him to pop
Yuli going to try to track that one down, and he doesn't. What in the world? Does it get him at second, though? Yes! Oh! And they nearly get him at second. They're going to give him a double. Okay, so the Blue Jays have a triple and a double tonight. That a total, those two hits, did not travel 200 feet. Oh, goodness. See how Devo's looking. Yeah, Devo's ready. We're putting him in. So that'll end it for Pruitt here, responsible for the runner on second base. Kavinsky called on to hopefully strand another Blue Jays batter as they've done, or Blue Jays runner as they've done all night. Misses early there, 0-1 or 1-0. We got to get our heads in the game. At the plate, in the broadcast booth, all around. That's fouled off. 1-1 now. The 1-1.
Swing and a liner.
Oh no, it's going to be a run. Got to try to get him a second. And a good throw would have had him. Blue Jays now 3 runs in this one. Yikes. Well, 3 literally just want hits and get them against this pitching staff here in Toronto. The Astros not able to get it done so far in this one. A lot of baseball left. They got 9 outs to play with. We're here in the bottom of the 6th, trailing the Blue Jays 3-0 now with a runner on second and 2 out. Devo gets him swinging through that one. Oh no, that's not going to be a good one. But does keep the runner at third. Now second and third. Hey, we may hit the over this inning, guys. We just might.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir.
And it's the guy the Blue Jays fans want to see at the plate with 2 guys in scoring position. Misses the strike zone there. 1-0. He's looking for his first hit in this one tonight. Kavinsky gets the strike call. 1-1. Stubbs able to keep it in front of him. 2-1. Swings through the fastball there. Kavinsky bringing it in a little faster than Pruitt was. This is there outside. It's a full count now to Guerrero. 2 juniors batting back to back here in the Toronto lineup. It's that one foul. Full count still. 2 outs. 2 runners on for Toronto in the bottom of the 6th. That may score them both. It does. So Guerrero with a 2-run single there. That sound you hear are the wheels falling off for the Astros here tonight in Toronto. This is there with a changeup because, of course, 1-0, still 2 outs. So the Blue Jays proving to the Astros you can score runs with 2 outs. Glad to see it can happen. Stubbs trying to calm down Devo there. Devo says, give me the ball. I like Game of Thrones. And giving up 2 out runs. Gets the fastball there. 2-1 now. There it is. Now he's mad. 2-2. Looking to get out of this one. Stop the bleeding. There we go. I'm glad they hit it right at people too. So we are through 6. Blue Jays 5 runs, getting 3 there in the 6th. Astros trying to just get some hits together first, then we'll get some runs. Top of the 7th coming up right after this. Carlos Correa will lead us off here in the 7th inning. Already had a hit in this one. Swings through a slider there, fall behind 0-1.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's going to be hit through the box.
Base hit.
Leadoff single for the Astros here in the 7th. Got a lot of work to do, but
Dan, this guy's on fire.
you can't get the job done until you get a guy at first. So check the first box. Reddick will now bat with nobody out and one on. That's taken for a ball. It's time for our Aflac trivia question of the night as well. Astros fans, you can answer in the YouTube feed. The Aflac trivia question tonight is: what year did the Astros Tequila Sunrise uniforms debut? Astros with one of the more iconic jersey tops. The Aflac trivia question is: in what season, what year did that Tequila Sunrise jersey first make an appearance? We'll have the answer in the bottom of the 7th. Yuli looks at the ball there. He bats with one on and one out here in the 7th. Astros down 5-0, not able to score a lot of runs really for a while, but here in Toronto only getting one last night and looking for their first run of the day in this one.
Ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-1.
Yuli smokes that one.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
First and second now for the Astros with one out here in the 7th. So Yuli says, I'm going to still hit it right at people. That's good for 12 in a row, by the way. But he's going to hit it so hard that they're going to be like, get off me, ball. You can't hit a 5-run homer, so the Astros just trying to string some stuff together here. First and second now. One out for Kyle Tucker.
He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
From the stretch.
We'll get the low strike call there. 0-1.
Turn two with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Grounder down the
Oh, that's going to find pay dirt.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll get the man.
Aggressive there. They get Yuli at third. They get on the board. Tucker goes to second on the throw. It's been a while since the Astros have had base runners, so the controls were very confusing. It's okay, though. Sunday night's hero, Garrett Stubbs, going to get it done here. Nope. Ground ball to second. The throw to first. Well, the Astros get on the board. It's not going to be a goose egg. We're one run away from that over-under, too. That's what we're really all excited about. They get some hits in that inning. Going to have to keep it close. 5-1. Middle of the 7th. Stick around. More Astros baseball right after this.
Digging in to try it again. To Oscar Hernandez. Will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Oscar Hernandez.
Devo stays in for his second inning of work. Oh, gets a fastball there. 0-1 here in the 7th.
Swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him.
0-2 count now for Davinsky.
Fouled away.
Fouls off a fastball there. Count remains 0-2. The answer to our Aflac trivia question: in what year did the Astros debut their iconic Tequila Sunrise jerseys? That year was 1975. 1975 on that. The Astros may not get a win tonight, but hopefully you did with that trivia question. Davinsky there with the leadoff strikeout here in the 7th.
Now way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed. He just couldn't.
Shaw bats here with one out, nobody on in the 7th. Fouls off the first pitch. Count 0-1. Devo here in his second inning of work. Gave up 3 in the last inning. Only 2 attributed to him. 1 to the Astros starter, Austin Pruitt. So Austin's line gives up 3 today. Ooh, and Devo can't get a call right there. 1 and 2 now. He's going to have to throw 4 strikes apparently to this batter. The 1-2. That's hit hard down the first base side.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game.
Ooh, doesn't get the call on the borderline pitch. 2-2 now to the Blue Jay batter. Shaw fouls that one away. Count remains 2-2. I guess he can't get him biting at the high fastball. So the count goes full. The payoff pitch here from Davinsky. Gets him swinging there, fouled away. Count remains full.
3-2, one more time.
Fouls that fastball off away. So this is now the 9th, maybe the 10th pitch of this at bat. Good battle going on here between pitcher and batter. 3-2 pitch. And Devo's going to win that one. Gets him swinging. Really made him work for that one. Astros going to get somebody up in the bullpen. Armenteros hadn't seen some action in a while, probably for good reason. We'll see. If we still had Evan Gattis, we'd throw him on the mound in this one. It's only 5-1, folks. Stop with that talk. The changeup misses. 1-0. Who was the position player that pitched a lot last year? You guys are screaming at your TVs right now with the answer. It's not the Aflac trivia question, but I'm just curious. I can't remember who that was. Tyler White, maybe? No, was it? Somebody out there knows. He made like 5 appearances last season. It was incredible. Then he got cut. Mainly because he couldn't hit, not because he couldn't pitch. 2-2. Now to Grichuk. Devo looking to get him retired here in the 7th. And it's going to take at least one more pitch, so his second consecutive full count.
He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. Gets some fish in there, thankfully. Would have been a walk. Count remains full.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Gets him swinging. That's 1-2-3 for Devo here in the 7th. They're behind 4 in this one. 5-1. We're through 7. Let's get some base hits going here for the Astros. Top of the order up. It's going to be one of the better opportunities here with the top of the order leading off the 8th. Springer swings at a low slider there. Blue Jay starter trying to get his first win of the season. 6 total runs so far in this one, Steven and Ryan. That's a ball inside.
Houston's leadoff batter.
The 1-1. George hits it hard, but I'm telling you, waited on that one. Hit it well. Good pitch to hit. Blue Jays left fielder corrals it in for out number 1. Altuve now batting with 1 out in the 8th. It's a great pitch to hit, but he can't get around on it early enough. Fouls that one away. 0-1 now to Jose.
Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off.
He's early on that one though, but it's fouled away. Quickly 0-2 to Jose. Did you see that graphic? 9 balls so far for the Blue Jays pitcher tonight. Because of stuff like that, fall somehow. It never will. That's 2 now in the Astros 8th. Folks, we're going to get this thing figured out. Blue Jays, one more against the Blue Jays tomorrow night at 7:07. And then they go to Beantown. Astros heading to Boston for 3. We're going to play Friday night's scheduled game on Thursday night at 7:07. Still trying to work out the actual Memorial Day weekend plans, but I think it's going to involve me packing up this PlayStation 4 and going somewhere with it. Might be our first broadcast from the river. We'll see.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there.
1-2 now to Alex. 2 outs here in the 8th. That's a ball way outside.
It's ball 2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th.
2-2 now to Alex.
Hit on the ground.
He's going to ground that one to the shortstop, who fields it cleanly and throws to first for the 3rd out here in the 8th. So the Astros go down 1-2-3. We're through 7.5. It's Blue Jays 5, Astros 1. Ryan Dietz, welcome back, by the way. Ryan Dietz with the confirmation that it was Tyler White last year on the hill for the Astros. Appeared in 4 games. Those were some fun ones. Whenever Tyler White got on the mound, I was glued in. I mean, locked in. Not sure why Devo's still up in this one. Dusty's getting up there in age, but he's going to put in Armenteros, but not without putting Urquidy up.
Now pitching
with nobody out.
Armenteros now. The benefit of a nice count, courtesy of Devo there, 0-1 with nobody out here in the 8th. Quickly gets the count even at 1-1. The 1-1.
Nope.
Ooh, that changeup just misses.
2-1.
The 2-1 now. Blue Jays 8-hitter hits it hard, but Reddick able to get to it in time. That's out number 1 here in the Blue Jay 8th.
The batter, number 9.
Now batting,
brings up the 9-hitter for Toronto. Can't find the strike zone. Ball 1. There we go. Changeup finds the zone there. 1-1 with 1 out here in the 8th. Blue Jays 9-hole hitter at the plate, and he watches a fastball just scratch the corner there. 1-2. He fouls the slider off. Count remains 1-2. So we're going to do Thursday night's game. That's going to be the first game against Boston. It's technically Friday on this calendar, but we're going to play it Thursday. That dropped in front of Yuli, by the way, because of course it did. Oh, what a game tonight. Folks, one of the things that makes baseball so great is you can have a game like this, and then it's over. And then you can have just an incredible game, and maybe a week. You know, you win 1 in a row, that's fun. 2 in a row, hey, that's called a winning streak. Astros brought a 2-game winning streak into Toronto, losing last night in 10. We're hoping to even this series up today, but behind 5-1 late in this one, as they get a 1-out single.
Number 2, second baseman, Joe. 1-0.
Fastball misses there. That one come in at 90. Okay, we thought that said 98 up here in the booth. I was like, wait a second, you got Armenteros throwing it almost a hundo out of the pen. Behind 2-0 now. Finds the strike zone there. 2-1. Double plays in order, Jared Francis. I really hope we can get it here. Change-up misses.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes.
That's fouled away. The count goes full. Had a lot of those in this game tonight.
Runners on first with one down. Line towards
Change-up is smoked to left.
So we'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, I think it's safe to
Blue Jays with runners at first and second. Still only 1 out.
The designated hitter.
I guarantee you my man's smiling.
So double play still in order. Bichette with a double and a single so far in this one. Ooh, almost goes after that one.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on.
Got to be careful. Bichette with a leadoff homer in last night's game. I'm telling you, that thing just barely curved around the foul pole.
With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Oh, that was not a ball. You were wrong. 3-1. Ooh, hitters count now to Bichette. Armenteros got to be careful where he leaves this one. Looking for a ground ball, try to keep it low in the zone. And he does there, and it's fouled away to bring the count. You ready for this? Full. About done saying that, to be honest. Not sure why we didn't go for 2 there. Sorry. Guys, I got home from work tonight. Here come the excuses. Are you ready? Get up, get your pad and paper. Get it ready. Here they come. I walked in the door at like 6:58. Had to work late. I was telling my coworkers, I said, dude, I gotta get out of here. Astros broadcast starts at 7:07. That's 3. Okay, so we'll tell you the rest of that exciting story. 5-1. Astros got 3 more outs left to get 4 runs. We'll see if they can do it. We're through 8.
Your attention, please.
Jared, I had it, man. It was tailor-made. We could have thrown it around the horn. We'll have to wait for tomorrow night. So Tice enters the game here in his 13th appearance of the season. Astros down 4 in this one. We'll see what they can do here in the 9th. Jordan yanks it, but it's not going to be able to. I don't think so. Well, they've had a lot of fly balls that have gone pretty deep tonight. Toronto's fences were just 10 feet closer to home plate. Would have definitely hit the over. Carlos Correa having himself a good game, though. 2 for 3 so far in this one. Make that 3 for 4 with a single right back up the box. So he's on base with 1 out here in the top of the 9th. So I'm telling coworkers, man, I got a game at 7:07. They know we're doing the Astros 2020 Quaranseason. They're aware of it. They've actually been shown highlights by me on my phone. Ooh. Little check swing. They get him out. They get the double play. Guys, I'm falling the sword on that one. The games need to be more entertaining than that. We're going to get the job done tomorrow, whereas we avoid the sweep in Toronto. I can't believe that sentence even came out of my mouth. The Astros losing this one tonight, 5-1. Going to hit the cage for sure before tonight's game. At 7:07, or tomorrow night's game is 7:07 before the Boston series gets started on Thursday. Folks, we enjoyed having you tonight. Thanks for watching the Astros 2020 Quaranseason live tonight. If you're watching it later, thank you to you too. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 7:07 as the Astros try to avoid the sweep against Toronto.
first for the victorious Blue Jays.
Until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Go Astros, and wash your hands.